Hey, boat doctor. Got to watch number 17 here. I'm just drifting right now. We're out here in a 2021 80 hewescraft 18-footer sportsman. It's got the F70. Is a good motor for this. You're sitting there about 31 to 35 depending on the current. And I don't know if I'm going to miss that or not. So I was going to show you. I'm going to trim down the motor. I'm going to fire it up. I'm going to put it in reverse. There we go. We're going to miss it. There we go. So all you do on that is you make sure you trim her down. Turn the key off if it's like this. Of course, it ain't going to start. It's got to be here, click, starts. No need of using this lever at all. That's just if you flood it, or if it was a two-stroke or carbureted, you can lift that for fast idle. But you don't need to do that. You just turn the key. And of course, safety lanyard, that's pulled out. You're going to hear that beep, first indicator, and if it doesn't start, it just keeps turning over. You probably don't have the safety lanyard on. Just turn the key. Fuel gauge, you got a little over a half tank. Trim indicator is good. We're about 700 is what, yep, there you go. And it'll go down about 650 if you put it in gear. You got your bilge pump works, that's on auto. Wipers work, nav lights work, check that. No live well, no courtesy, horn works. Got the horseshoe seats, 5 persons, 825, 115 horsepower max. Storage, up underneath here. You flip that. There's the boot for the top. And this does have the bow going down the back, which is nice. They're all wrapped so they don't hit your canvas. And this little thing here, you unzip, and that folds back and attaches to that, so you have like a wing window. This unzips, undo, and then you open it up instead of having to unsnap it. Got cup holders, cable steer, wash down, doesn't have the hose. Then back here, you got a single battery Yamaha Micron Mini. Change that once a year, no matter what, beginning of the season when you start using it. Change your oil, your service when you start using the boat. Either keep it plumb full or below a quarter of a tank. Use Startron, non-ethanol if you like. You don't have to, but if you run non-ethanol and Startron, you shouldn't have an issue. If something happened, you couldn't get back to the boat within a year. Good water flow. I would say probably every 30 days, fire that thing up on the garden hose, let it run for about 8 minutes. If 2 months is fine, I'd try to, like I say, start it every 30 days. If you use a boat like once a month, you're not ever going to have an issue, even if you just run regular ethanol. So, and I take a video when you first get the boat. This is old, it does have the ladder, but that of the water flow, see how you get a little steam because the water's cold. And then you got warm water hitting it. So some people see that steam and say, it's smoking. No, it ain't smoking. If it's blue, dark blue, and you get a lot of it and it smells like oil, then you probably got a problem. So, and you got your auxiliary pickup for fuel. So now what we're going to do is I normally go against the current to do all my stats. That way I don't tell you, hey, it does 35 when you went against the current and only did 31. So straighten her out, get her into neutral, hit it, 1001, 1002, 1003, about 3.5 seconds to plane. Okay. See how that wheel takes off? Like that. I'm going to have move the torque fin over, but if you trim this, the wheel, see how that stops? Just by using that trim. If I trim down, it's going to pull. See how I'm trimming up? And if I keep trimming, sometimes it'll pull to the right. What I do is just trim it right there where that wheel stops. And I to get over here because it does get shallow. And then cruising speed. Right about there, 43, wide open. 5,900, 6,000. So that's perfect. I'm going to trim it down. See where that steering wheel takes me. So I'm going to put that on the notes to move that torque pin to the right. Alright, boat doctor out. Sold boat, demo on it Friday. Green. It's a hewescraft 2021 80 Sportsman.